Good evening, everyone. How's everybody doing? I doubt not too good after that performance of the so-called millionaire team gave tonight. How's everybody? Welcome to the stream. Please, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, NY Yankee Mania. We had a really good day today. We had a great interview with Jake McGee, who is a former a Tampa Bay Ray player and is also was a champion with the Los Angeles Dodgers back in 2020. So if you missed it, please go watch the video. It was a great, very, very interesting and very good interview. And I really thought this was going to be the start of something special, guys. But let me tell you, man, this is pathetic. It's really pathetic, disgusting. I can honestly say one thing, guys. I went to a Disney show and the Yankees showed up. And that's what it is. If they're not embarrassed, then there's something wrong. There is something physically wrong with this organization. What are we doing? What are they doing? There's nothing that's going to help this team. You know what? If you're going to lose games like this, sell at the deadline. Please don't embarrass the team, the few players that want to play. And Judge is disgusting too. He just swings at everything. He hasn't come through in a while. And opposing players, they might be right that he gets a lot of his hits. When they're either winning 13-0 or losing 12-1. Now I'm not putting all the blame on Judge. No, I'm not. But something's got to give here. Hey Charles, how you doing? 99, how are you? D-Train, how's it going? Just to name a few. Bob in the chat, Kevin in the chat, Jeff in the chat, Anna's in the chat. How you doing, guys? How's everything? I am not gonna go crazy here, but I'm just gonna speak the truth, okay? This team is pathetic. It's an absolute vaudeville show. If you want to go see the Disney characters or Charles in Charge, it doesn't matter. This is what they are. I mean, you got to be kidding me. Did you see the throw of Anthony Volpe to first base in that four run inning? It was embarrassing. What are they doing? Rondon's arm is going to fall off. Dominguez all right, he had two nice bullets to the outfield, but nothing to show for it. What's going on here? What is going on? They're just embarrassing themselves. That's all they're doing. Is embarrassing themselves. I mean, you got to be kidding me with that performance. Gausman, they make Gausman look like like the greatest pitcher in the whole world. Kirk, all you have to do, like I said, you want to make money, and I'm not saying go bet, but if you're a betting man, you have to go to DraftKings and put that he's going to get a hit. You're going to make a fortune. You can put whatever you want on it. They can't get this guy out for nothing. He plays against the Mets. He goes 0 for 10. He plays against the Yankees. He bats like he's Babe Ruth. I mean, come on, guys. Come on. I'm sick of it. I am totally sick of it. As much as I love this team, you know what? It's about time. Sell. Just sell at the deadline. Do us a favor. Don't embarrass us. What are you waiting for? New Year's? They get out of this series 6 games out. Kiss it goodbye. Kiss it goodbye. And the only thing they're holding on to is because the Red Sox have fallen into a little wall. Otherwise, they'd be behind them too. I mean, it's a joke. They're an absolute joke. Let's bring in Sean Browning. Let's welcome in Sean Browning, a contributor to NY Yankee Mania, and maybe he could shed a little light on this garbage. Hey, Sean, welcome back to the show. How you doing?
I'm doing all right, other than I probably need a whole bunch of coffee to wash out what we just witnessed. Because
I'm telling you, it was like we go to a Disney show and the Yankees show up. This is what it is.
You know, I strive to be positive as much as I can. Which is how I am. But, you know, Yankees brand of baseball is a winning brand. It's not showing up being the bad news Bears one day, and then the next day you're Murderers Row. It's a Jekyll and Hyde thing, and I hate to be one of those guys on that bandwagon of the fire boom fact, but if I'm Hal Steinbrenner, I would have to really consider either replacing Boone or replacing somebody under Cash or Cashman or somebody, because it's like the players' chemistry is fine, but there's just a disconnect that they just can't keep motivated in the game. I mean, Rodon, that was the bright spot in our game. Even though he was battling and they were grinding him out 5 innings, he pitched his heart out.
He did.
And he gets betrayed twice in a row for that third out in the 5th inning. Right? One, the Peraza, wild throw. And then Volpe. I was like, my goodness,
they look like the bad news Bears.
Yeah.
Or the bananas, whatever you call that junk.
Yeah,
this it's horrible. It's embarrassing. This is a $300 million club. $300 million. And you want to add more to it to make it even worse.
Yeah. I mean, I understand that Rodon walked 5 guys. Okay, yeah. But he was getting squeezed by the umpire. And the other thing is, it's a pesky team, and the Blue Jays they barely strike out.
Yeah, but they don't.
But the thing with Rodon, what I'm saying he pitched his heart out is, how many times did we have the bases juiced or he had traffic on, but he didn't collapse like he did the last year or the year before?
No, I agree. 5 walks again is unacceptable. There's no question about it. But this team, I mean, every day a new lineup. But for what? Ooh. Oh, I want to explode, and I don't want to explode. It's horrible. It is horrible to watch and sit and watch that. There's no oomph to this team. They go in and you know, sometimes Judge really gets me peeved.
Well, it's not just Judge. See,
yeah, but I'm trying to put this guy on a pedestal because he hits 100 homers. I'm tired of it.
Okay, Judge is a great player. He's a special player. I mean, Babe Ruth struck out a lot too in his day.
Babe Ruth won championships.
Yeah, he did that too. But the thing is, what I'm saying is with this, the rest of the team around Judge, except Bellinger and Giancarlo Stanton right now, are just being holes. I mean, Goldie is some consistency, but
Yeah, but you haven't even touched on one thing. Aaron Boone gets outmanaged. He
no,
looks like a clown.
that's why I'm really, if like I said, if I was Hal Steinbrenner and I just got embarrassed watching that on the game or watching that on the TV wherever he's at on his yacht and off of the coast of Italy somewhere, I would be seriously considering relieving Boone of his duties as manager, because how come day in, day out, your players don't want to seem to play? And then you give sorry excuses for the poor play.
I mean, just the mere fact that he says that Volpe is elite. What are you watching?
Well,
Does he think? Does he put on the TV and think that he's what do you call Derek Jeter? I think that's what he's got in his brain.
well,
I mean, come on, guys.
and then here's the thing is, what I'm trying to get at, remember 2023,
Right.
Judge goes down with the toe after being Superman, right? And the wall, crashing through the wall in Dodger Stadium. And then we had all the amateurs, and Cashman kept feeding us the line, we're a World Series caliber team.
Oh yeah.
Barely over 500 we finished the season. But now, I mean, we get fed garbage. I mean, Hal fed us garbage last year when we were playing poor on that interview with Michael Kay on the Kay show. Not my father. And you know, we're good team and on the you know.
I'm speechless. Hey Celia, welcome to the show. You didn't watch the game either, but what did Booney Buffoon do now? Well, the lineup for one, Dominguez is like 0 for 100 lately. There was some pinch hit transactions that they couldn't do. Austin Wells just swings and misses. It's like he's got a hole in the bat. I mean, these are pitches right down the middle. He can't even get to them.
And then the other thing too is Gausman has had this hit and miss with us. Like every time we face him, whether it was with the O's or whether it was with the Blue Jays, we either get to him or he owns us for 6 or 7 innings, even if he doesn't have his best command, which tonight he didn't have his best command. His velo was down, and we barely hit him. We hit 1 home run off of Gausman, and we got 3 other hits, and they were like singles. I'm sorry, there was 1 double and a couple singles.
Yeah,
and the rest of the time, we couldn't even string a few hits together or a couple walks and whatnot. We could just get 1 hit, and then we just 1 pitch out, strikeout here, and it was just no fight on our offense. Meanwhile, Rodon, though he didn't have his best stuff, and he was getting pinched by the umpire or squeezed, and then he was still trying to keep us in the game, trying to get us 6 or 7.
Yes, he was getting them pumped. But how do you stay in the game? Look at Volpe's at-bats. 5 pitches he saw tonight, and he went 0 for the country. What is that? 1 inning in 2 pitches, 2 outs, and then Grissom went out on the 4th pitch. I mean, Are you kidding me?
No, and Ken, I felt bad for Ken calling the play-by-play, because I was like, man, you know.
John Ferrazzo says the team cannot manufacture runs to save their lives. They can't do anything.
No, sometimes they do. And then sometimes they don't. And for whatever reason, when we go to play against people in our division, teams we're supposed to show up against, we don't even show up. It's like imposters just put on Yankee uniforms and just hit for us because nobody hits.
Yeah, well, like John Ferrazzo says, it's hit home runs or lose. Bryce says if they hit, they don't pitch. If they pitch, they don't hit. And I guarantee you another thing. Blue Baker was pitching good, right? That's only because we were losing. If they were winning, you'd see single, double, single. I want to mention something in the chat. Styria, I'm working hard to fix that problem, but I still need a little help to get something done because it's not showing up. So I just wanted to let you know that's why it's not done. Ken Dominguez is 0 for 18 now. Should he be leaning off tomorrow? I'm all confused. I don't know what to say anymore. I don't know what the element is here. What is it? Listen, if they can't do anything in this whole week, and it's not because it's not because that what do you call they're I'm so aggravated right now. I'm not even speaking right because they get me so aggravated. They look good in two times. A Pudge. How much more without getting upset can you take? How much more? Don't panic. Don't panic. Don't panic. How much more are you going to take of this team?
No, I'm not.
No third baseman. They got no shortstop. I mean, they have no relief pitching. And we're not supposed to get upset? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Well, one thing I'll say.
What?
I mean, I'm not going to panic too much. But the problem is there's no accountability on the team. I mean, the players got great chemistry. They want to play with each other. But they don't show a consistent fight all the time. And then, and depending on the game, we're either going to score 9+ runs, or we're going to have maybe one run here or no runs or whatever, right? But then the other thing too was what reared its ugly head in that 5th inning? Sloppy defense. And it was on one side of the infield. You got your pitcher, one of your aces, on the mound, and he's battling, and he's getting close to 90-something pitches, almost to 100, and by the time he done in an inning, when he threw 40 pitches, but you had 2 chances to put away the Jays, and you throw wild to Goldschmidt on both plays and back-to-back plays, back-to-back pitches even.
No.
So, I mean, Rodon only gave up 2 earned runs. They scored 4 in 1 inning. But it was 2 earned runs. But that sloppy defense reared its ugly head. And the thing is, Boone's going to make an excuse. He may deal with it in private, but it goes in one ear and it goes out the other.
Yeah, and it's called analytics. That's called
analytics.
And how much patience do you want to have? They've been doing the same thing since 2010. The last time I checked, it's 2025. And you want to say don't panic?
Well,
they want to proclaim that they're a championship club? They are the best team in the American League? Are you joking me?
Well, no, I understand Jason's point with the don't panic, because there's a lot of fans out here that are calling the fire Cashman, fire Boone. They're calling
Yeah, but Sean,
for how to
we're
sell the team.
almost going into August with 9 games over 500.
We're 9 games over 500.
9 games.
But we could be like what the Orioles are doing.
I understand that. I mean, and that'll even make it worse. But this team is going nowhere. They win 2 games, then they throw clunkers at you.
Right. And no, the clunkers are irritating. Don't get me wrong. I'm irritated with that play. Terrible play is what is in front of us, Boone. Not whatever you think is in front of us. Right now, it's terrible play. If any of us would have went to our job and performed like the Yankees performed tonight, would we still have our jobs by the end of the day?
No. And now Volpe, what is that? His 13th
error.
But he's elite.
12 error, most in his position in the AL.
I just don't understand it. Hey, old Sarge, how you doing?
But also I guess one bright side is we're close to making a couple deals. I mean, we're gaining steam on a pitcher, and then maybe we get Suarez.
Don't you realize every loss the team we're trading with? Let me see. No, I don't want this guy now. I want this guy now. Make the darn deal.
Well, Yankee tax is real. Oh, it's the Yankees? Well, I want to ask for the moon. You want one of our players. But also the other thing. Hey, old Sarge. How you doing? The other thing that really irks me with this team is, well, sometimes some of the players just show up like they don't got heart, they don't got fight. But then there's other players that hustle.
Yep.
And I mean, like Grishman, what Grishman does in the outfield, and it seems like he's jogging out there, but he makes the play. So, but I know.
Except I worry about the ground ball base hits in the outfield. One day it's going to bite him in the backside. One day that's going to hurt us. I know it.
But it's other things where I'm just like, really? Or you do this one pitch out all the time. I was like, I think you're supposed to be a professional athlete. You made it to the big leagues. Why don't you play like you belong in the big leagues?
Charles says you can trade Volpe for a box of cookies. I hope it's Italian cookies, though. I want the cookies with the jelly in the middle, the chocolate outside. We want a few of those, and the 7 layers. That I'll take. This is how much of a joke it is.
Or the 10 of Danish cookies you get at Christmas.
Right, exactly. No fundamentals on this team. They're so predictable, Charles. They're so predictable. They don't bunt. They don't hit and run. They don't steal. They don't do anything. What do they do? And then you want to get Kevin Gausman out of the game. You're swinging at every first pitch. And I'm so tired of seeing Austin Wells swing and miss. He's so predictable.
You know what they do, right? They go, Judge, Stan, carry us.
Yeah, that's about it.
They need 9 hitters.
Get this stat from Bryce. Hey, Joe, the last 11 games against the Blue Jays and the Red Sox, the Yankees are 1-10. Yes, you heard that, 1-10. And we're not supposed to panic. You're happy with that. Oh, they're going to get better. Oh, they're going to get better. Where do you see this? Where do you see it? You're
Where
gonna
do
depend
I?
on trades. You're gonna depend
I
on
mean,
trades. So
I
get
see
rid of
that.
your future just to try to get into the playoffs like they've been doing for the last 14 years. And then you're back to square one. And back in the winter time, oh, we need this. Oh, we need that. And then they get 2 out of the 3. And then the one that they don't get is the one that sticks them all year long. It happens every year. Why doesn't people see that? No matter what they do in the offseason, they always lack something that's very important. A left fielder, a third baseman, at one point a shortstop, at one point a first baseman, at one point a catcher. I know you can't take care of everything all at once, but Jesus, you got all year. Work on something. They wait, and they wait, and they wait, and they wait, and this is what happens.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of things in this thing. I mean, part of it is how, in his mind, he imposes a budget that nobody else is imposing on him. Well, I'm not going past 300 and whatever.
Right.
301 or 307. And with that, I mean, the case in point this offseason, he offers, I don't know, half of New York Harbor for Juan Soto, but loses out to the Mets.
Well, they were never going to win that battle. Sean, the Yankees could have given him $1 billion.
Right.
The Mets would have went $1 billion. They were not going to win that battle.
Yeah, no, I'm saying he was going for the purse. He just was, doing everything, talking the way he was supposed to talk during that whole process. But he was going for the purse and the perks, right? And but regardless of that, I'm not even going to harp on the whole Soto. But after that, we immediately pivot. We get Fried, who we probably were already finalizing the deal when Soto made his decision. So we got Max Fried. And then we traded for Bellinger. And we traded for Devin Williams. And we traded for Fernando Cruz. And then we signed Goldschmidt to a 1-year, $12 million, which put us at $301 million. And then after that,
the case was closed.
Right. After that, we were still needing a third baseman. But we were like, oh, we got Cabrera who can play everywhere, but he doesn't really have a great bat consistently. But he plays with heart, and I love Cabrera. I'm not.
No, I do too. Let's check out the stats tonight, guys. So Grissom 3 at bats, 1 hit and 1 K. Judge 3 at bats, goose eggs with 2 strikeouts. Chisholm 3 at bats, 1 hit, and the other 2 at bat and 1 strikeout. The other 2 at bats, he looked terrible. Stanton 4 at bats, 1 run, 1 hit, 1 home run, and that's what he did. Dominguez is a lost cause right now. 4 at bats, goose eggs. Paul Goldschmidt 3 strikeouts, 1 hit and 4 at bats. Wells 4 at bats, and all he does is swing and miss. 2 Ks. Volpe, we won't even discuss that because he saw 5 pitches tonight. 3 at bats, got nothing. Ben Rice came up 1 time, and he struck out to end the game. And Peraza had an infield hit up the middle, 3 at bats, 1 strikeout, and 1 hit. Rondon and the pitching line. Rondon, who's now 10-7, 5 innings, 6 hits, 4 runs, 2 earned, 4 Ks, 5 strikeouts. Efros, that's pitching pretty decent. 1 full inning, nothing, and a walk. And Blue Baker looked very good tonight. 2 innings, and he gave up goose eggs. So he pitched well. Okay, so we struck out 12 times. Unacceptable.
and that's going to be my point too. You notice when we lose or we put in these pathetic games, we have double-digit strikeouts.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're absolutely right. So we had 12 strikeouts, 1 home run, 1 RBI, 5 hits, and 1 run and 32 at bats. 32 at bats, 12 strikeouts. So that's what? 4 innings of strikeouts. 4 innings, Sean. Okay? So from inning 1 to inning 4, nobody hit the ball.
Oh,
You want to win and you're not supposed to get upset? No panic? Is that a championship team in your eyes?
no, what I'm saying is we have a team that's badly riddled with injuries. And then we also have a team that there's a couple glaring holes, and we're about 3 moves from competing for a World Series, but we're playing like we are the semi-pro Yankees and not the New York Yankees.
Right. Charles says, I love Judge, but he is not helping with runners on base.
Well,
and that's true. I know you don't want to be critical of Judge, but, you know, the whispers around, a lot of his RBIs, you know, it come when they don't count.
well,
that's what people are saying. Put it up to what, you know, yes, he's had some big hits. I'm not going to say no. But then you could say the same thing. Volpe's left 5 million guys on base, but he's got 52 RBIs.
you could say the same thing about Cal Riley. Cal Riley might have a lot of home runs, but how many home runs?
How many RBIs?
Yeah, well, no, and he's only 2 ahead of Judge in the RBIs and homers. I mean, how many of those come at almost meaningless times?
Right. Now, what do you call? Brian says, Brian, I think you're new in the chat. How you doing? Welcome aboard. Boone's got to get, what is it? Boone's got to stop acting like we are blind and because we've been terrible. You need to start saying it. But the problem is, and then other people saying fire him. Okay. Well, whoever they put there, it's going to be the same thing, guys. You're only going to have a different face. They're going to do the analytics. They are dead set with that. You're not going to change them. It's not going to happen.
Well, I mean, only one thing you could hope for. Let's say they were to relieve Boone. Let me play devil's advocate here.
Uh-huh.
Let's say that Hal decides to relieve Boone of his managerial duties, and Brad Osmond takes over interim manager. It could spark the team because then the players realize, oh, wait a minute, I better start playing because we just cost Boone his job because of our poor play. But if we don't shape up, we got to get, and we could go on a run. But the other problem is there's not a whole lot of options. I mean, we could throw out Willie Randolph and a few other bunch of names that we would love to see as manager.
Yeah, but unfortunately, he's not going to take it.
But Willie Randolph has been battling health issues for the last few years, so he may not be up to managing.
Oh, he's also 72 years old.
Yeah,
not that, I mean, that's not old, but it's you don't want you come to a point where you've traveled your whole life. You don't want to do it anymore.
Well, I mean, Bruce Bochy.
Rice is saying, Joe Boone just said Volpe is a top shortstop in the league. Joe, no way. I mean, listen, instead of making himself look dumb, don't say anything. Just talk about the play. Why must he throw in there that he's an elite shortstop? Just answer the question. You look stupid.
I mean, part of his job as manager, he's got to defend his players, and press.
Okay, but don't you can't come out there and lie. Is he, Sean? Is he an elite shortstop?
Did
is
I
he
say
the first guy that'll come in your mind if you want to start a fantasy league?
No, but there's not too many of them elite. Like, and here's another thing: do I think he's a good player? Yes. Do I think he's underperforming? Absolutely yes. But I would put him above average as far as all the shortstops in there, because you got Witt, you got Henderson on the Oaks, you got
Lindor,
Mookie Betts, Lindor, you got a few Adames with the Giants,
the guy in the A's, Jake.
The Oakland. He's a rookie, but yeah, right now he's performing well. Now, remember when Volpe's outperforming Correa, but Correa is also injury prone, and so he's been sidelined a lot with his injuries.
Right.
He's outperforming who was the other guy on the Rangers, but he's also been dealing with.
Sean, we're grasping at straws here. It doesn't matter. He's not performing up to par. He's not. Why? Well, why are we delusional here? He's not good right now. And I mean, maybe Boone can't say it, but we on the show can, because we tell the truth.
Let me say this though. I see a whole team aside from 4 people that are maybe 5 that are underperforming. I mean, Judge is having a special historic season, right? Even if he's struggling right now. You got Stanton at 269. You got Bellinger. And then you got Rodon and Fried.
Right.
And the rest of the team, I mean, Jazz, he'll show up for a few games, and then he'll go back to being quiet.
They're not losing because of Chaz. I mean, let's face it.
No. I'm not. I'm just saying is
right. I understand what you're saying.
The whole team, and Volpe's play does frustrate me. Don't get me wrong, but at the same time, I'm saying, why am I gonna hone in on him? And then take all our frustrations out on one player, when majority of the 26-man team
is not playing well.
Right.
I hear you. I hear you. What I don't like is that when people, with the intelligence saying, what they're saying. Listen, I would never put down any creators or any announcers on TV. But come on. I mean, listen, I'm not the biggest Michael Kay fan, but when he calls a spade, he calls a spade. The Yankees are not that good. Guys, let's face it. The only thing that makes them look good is they have Aaron Judge. That's it.
It's like the early 90s.
Something like that. Now, John Ferrazzo says maybe they're getting ready to trade Volpe and they do not want to lessen his value. Well, that could be true, John. But when you hear it, it makes you laugh. You got to laugh that he says he's a very elite ball player. At 212, I'm sorry, you're not elite. He might be good. I mean, but even his fielding is going down. Do you see his arm?
Do I see his arm? Yes.
His arm is going down.
Now,
what the heck?
I mean, Volpe may just be this guy that's above average defender. And for some reason,
he was
when
good
it comes to the real hard play,
he can't catch up with a lot of these pitchers. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
Like I said, he's an above average defender. He's got a Gold Glove his rookie season. Ain't nobody else done that. But at the same time, he's kind of gone down year by year in the last couple years after his rookie season.
Well, Charles brings up a point. Who would want Volpe?
Well,
I mean,
who would want a lot of people?
I don't know. I mean, Volpe's bat drags. Yeah, I agree. He's behind the fastball just like his pal, Austin Wells. Once in a while he connects. But my God, how many times we see swing and miss?
Mm-hmm. I mean, Wells, Volpe, Peraza, Rice, Dominguez.
Rice is going,
I'm naming
God.
all the young bucks.
Stop looking at the past Gold Glove. This is this, and let's be real. He didn't even deserve that.
Okay.
Charles, I remember I used to say in the olden days, pop up Cerrone. That's all Rick Cerrone used to do at the, like midway part of his Yankee career. Volpe, what bothers me about Volpe, the first pitch you see 3 times tonight, basically. The other time he fouled it off. But he made 2 outs and 2 pitches. How are you going to get Gausman out of the game that way?
And look, I don't know if Volpe just has the yips like Chuck Knobloch. It's for whatever reason there's a block. But at the same time, there's other players too that's got to share some of the bashing. It's a team game. Baseball's a team sport.
Right.
You can only rely on one player to carry you for so long. But then everybody else has got to step up on that 26-man roster.
The real or not real Anthony Volpe says, we are back bashing me. Try Goldie for a change. You know why you're getting bashed? Could you wait on some pitches, please? If it's really you, which I know it's not, but besides the point, you got to wait on some pitching. 2 times he came up, 2 pitches, 2 outs. Are you kidding? And he didn't get the ball out of the infield tonight. Not one time.
Well, Peraza got an infield single. So, but go ahead.
Okay, I'm sorry. One big reason why the Blue Jays are better than the Yankees is because they don't strike out like the Yankees. They work the pitches and they put the ball in play. I agree. The Yankees don't have discipline. I'm sorry.
It was one of the reasons why I was pitching hard for us to go get Miguel Garcia from the Royals. Suarez strikes out a ton, but he's got a big bat.
And Evans says Goldie saves your butt every time you throw the ball, Anthony Volpe. I don't say every time, but a majority. There are half the time Volpe's throwing the ball in the dirt. He's throwing it to the left. He's throwing it to the right. Look, to sit here and bash Volpe, it's not. It doesn't make any sense at this point. The point is the Yankees in the critical position are just not good enough. They are not good enough. And if they feel that they're the best team in the American League, well, I feel sorry for them. I really do. And I love them almost more than Earth. But, we got to face the facts, Sean. They're not a good team. They have names, but they're not a good team. Not right. Not what they're showing. At this point, they should not be 9 games over 500. At least minimum 16. Look at all the games they lost.
No, we've thrown away a lot of games. Look how many games we pretty much forfeited with, I don't know what we threw out there. But regardless, and that's one of the reasons. It's not just the players that are. It's Boone. Just something's not clicking between the coaching staff and the players. And you know, like I said, I was in the military, right?
Right.
And I mean, old Sarge and even Ken, those guys' career, and they were, high enlisted. They could tell you more. Sometimes you can have people in your unit, but if your officer, the leader, the commander of the unit, sometimes they may be there, but for whatever reason, things just don't click right. But the minute you replace the commander, things will fix themselves. And that might be what it is but Hal is stubborn, and there's not a whole lot we can do that's going to make them change their mind. We got another year and a half of Boone.
Well, D-Train said, I would say 90% of the time, Joe, Volpe always throws a bounce pass to first base. That probably is true or whatever, but sometimes he has to on a carpet or something. And believe me, I'm not defending either which way. It doesn't matter, Rob. I understand what you're saying, but nothing's going to change if you fire Boone. They're still going to be analytically run. The only person that's going to take that job right now is sitting next to Boone, because he knows he's going to go for a payday, because he knows what's going to happen. They rely too much on analytics. It's not with the brain anymore, and it stinks. It really stinks.
Well, then you know who they should fire then? Michael Fisher or Fishman, whatever his name is. Stinks
and
like a fish.
The analytics department, they don't need all those people. There's like 20 people in there. What are they doing? Stealing the Yankees' money.
Just do a mass layoff. Hey, y'all.
Ali, the Yankees beat themselves all the time by playing sloppy baseball. It's ridiculous and embarrassing. Well, yeah, Ali, I totally agree with you.
It's not just a sloppy defense and sloppy base running. It's the non-competitive at-bats. You get 27 at-bats in a game. How many of them are competitive?
Mick the Quick says, I'll be happy, though, not listening to Boone anymore. His voice and constant baloney is annoying now. Yeah, I mean, we're used to it. That's all he says. Oh, but we came that close. Oh, we did this, but we did this good. Come on, I understand he's got to defend the club. Of course, we do understand that. But you got to be kidding me. Tonight was really, they embarrassed themselves. I'm sorry. They played an embarrassing game, period.
Well, they embarrassed themselves.
Don't sugarcoat it. Admit it. Maybe you'll feel better.
I haven't sugarcoated anything. No, I'm just saying
you. I'm just saying in general.
No, because I mean, first game out of the break, what do? We do a bullpen game when our bullpen is shattered with injuries.
Right. I understand. But like Nasty One is looking the way I do. If people would look at it this way, 12 strikeouts means 4 innings wasted.
Well, and not only that, before the Giancarlo blast, we looked terrible. And then even after the Giancarlo blast, we looked terrible.
Yep. I mean, in all fairness, Dominguez hit 2 shots tonight. One of them at least could have fallen. So I'm not putting. I mean,
Oh no,
yeah, he's for 18. I'm not saying no to that, but
we were barreling up the baseball some of the time, but it didn't fall the way we needed it to.
right.
But the problem was, in between that, you either got we put good wood on the bat, but we didn't get the results, and then we one pitch out or non-competitive at bats. And when I mean non-competitive at bats, I mean 0-2, and then either you do a can of corn pop up or you just strike out. You just weak hack at the next pitch.
It's just ironic. I mean, they're all saying, "Oh, in middle of July." Do you understand that there's only 60 games left? There's
60.
only six. Today was the 100th game, so it's 60. All right, 62 games left. Excuse me.
62 games that we have to shape up really quick, and we gotta really fight if we want to even have the division. Because I mean, do you really want to go into the playoffs as a wild card team? You might even drop out of that.
Not at all. There's absolutely not. Absolutely not. You got to show some fight. And the Yankees are not doing that. They're just not doing that. Now, we're a little bit bummed. Everybody's a little bit bummed tonight, and I understand that. And I don't mind, everybody taking out the frustration. Geez, I did it. In your way, Sean, you did it. We all did it. But again, tomorrow's another day, guys. And now we have to depend on a heavy-set rookie to bring us home. And, and it shouldn't be like that.
And we got to rely on.
Gave away so many games, Sean. That's why we are where we are. I don't even say you got to win them all, but at least half of them. Half of them.
No, and
they'd be better off.
At least be competitive. Man, I'd rather us lose 6-5. We fighting every at bat, right?
Right.
Then what we saw that tonight, or some of the other games where it's 4-1, but the score looks close, but we ain't playing like it's close.
Mick the Quick says Boone said he wants more consistency post game, but he changes the lineup daily. He should start with himself. There's no consistency here. There isn't. I'll be honest with you guys. There's no way the Yankees are going to win the division. They already lost the season series to Toronto. Well, I mean, just because they lost the season series doesn't mean they can. Obviously, if they win by a game, it's fine, or half a game, it's fine. I'm not throwing in the towel. I mean, some of it is from disgust because I know we could play better than this. But sometimes they get you to the point where it looks like they don't care. They go up there swinging with not a care in the world. Sometimes, look, I love Chaz. I love him. But my God, sometimes he's up there and he looks so lost. How the heck does he ever hit the ball? How?
And then you watch tomorrow. You know what might happen? One or two things might happen. We either get shut out, or we put up 9+ runs, and Cam Schindler pitches the best game of his life up until now.
Probably. I mean, they just don't have any luck against the Blue Jays so far this year. They really don't. Mick says, what do you think Cashman thinks watching that post game? He's probably the one that tells him what to say at this point. I don't put anything past anybody in that organization.
I think Cashman will tell you we're still a World Series caliber team.
Yeah. I don't know where he's getting that from. Jacob Petruzzi, how you doing, man? Thanks for the compliment. I appreciate it. Guys, again, sorry for a little bit of a rant, but if I didn't care about this team, I wouldn't be ranting. I'd just be saying, you know what, and this. I can't do that with all my heart. I have to express the way I feel. You know, in my lifetime, no exaggeration, I've been to Yankee Stadium over 1,000 times, at least, and I've seen thousands of games, guys, thousands. And believe me when I tell you, what we're seeing right now is not easy to turn. Even if you get the proper channel, it's not easy turning it on and off. You just can't. You know, you make 3 trades. Okay, now we're going to win like 9 in a row, or 21 out of 22. Doesn't work that way anymore. It's very hard to do that in this day and age.
It's hard.
And that's a major problem. A major problem. You know, Charles goes, I don't drink, but if I did, I would drink watching this. I would drink myself watching this team. They're frustrating. Suarez hit his 36th homer tonight. Well, more power to him, but he's not on the Yankees right now. Right now, I don't care. He's not a Yankee, and I'm not being mean, but that doesn't mean anything to us right now. What means something to us is what the team is doing. And what the team is doing in the clutch is not very good. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it.
But
I'm really not going to sugarcoat it anymore. You know, and I was calm today, Bryce. You guys got to be proud. I was calm. I said what I had to say, but I do go a little bit more nuts, and I did not. It's a clown show. I'm telling you, it's like you're going to Disney and the Yankees pop out. That's what it is.
It's a small world after all.
There you go. Now we're gonna do it. It's a small world after all. Come on, we got to smile a little bit, guys.
But
how about we forget about the game and let's talk about some nice snacks tonight. Let's see. It's 10:39 Eastern time. How about some nice snacks? And don't say Yankee Doodles, whatever you do, or Yankee Franks. That ain't happening. No, I mean, guys, look, tomorrow morning we wake up, God willing, everything is good, and we move on, and we'll have another show. We'll have another pregame show. We'll have another in-game, another post-game, and hopefully it'll be better. You know, I just can't fathom it anymore because it's really bad. I mean, how much more? Let's see. How about we have some white cookies or Booney's cupcakes? Yeah, I'll take whatever Booney has. I think I will. You know, I mean, it's just.
Always go for the Phil Rizzuto special.
The what?
Go for the Phil Rizzuto special.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Get a cannoli.
We have, yeah, that's right. We have some.
Yeah, a box of cannolis that were special ordered delivered to the to the booth when he would do the games.
Hey, Nathan, what's going on? Yes, you got the link. Come on down. You're the next contestant. What?
No,
calm everyone.
It's really frustrating because the team, what we see, I'm not saying that they don't care, but what they put out in the games, some of that effort, it doesn't come across as they're caring about the team. Right. They can tell me they want to win, and I believe they probably do it, but you're not playing like it. You're not performing like you're supposed to. But you know, and hopefully we do go on a tear and just rattle off 9, 10 games. But it's not going to be easy.
Nobody wants them to do better than me. Nobody.
Right.
I want them. I want this 28 championship. I just everything that surrounds me is 28, 28, 28. But it just doesn't work.
We've been wanting 28 since 2010. So
Charles Voda says Twinkies black and white cookies. That's a man after my own heart. I like that. I really like Twinkies. Yummy, yummy, yummy. You ever put them in the freezer? Put them in the freezer for a few hours and take them out, and then you eat the sides, and you have the middle white cream, and you put that in last. Oh my God,
the best. The oven baked Oreos.
Yeah, you can do that too. Yeah, right, Charles. How about you ever put devil dogs in the freezer? Oh my God, it's heaven. Absolute. Or yodels. Try that in the freezer. Oh, what?
Yeah, you had the zingers.
The zingers. Like you know another really good thing? The Drake's coffee cakes.
Oh, those are good too.
You put that in. That'll change your mood. You put that in the freezer, right? And then when you dunk them in the milk, you eat the middle, but then you got the top crust that's hard. Oh, there's nothing like it. It's like fantastic.
Or you get those muffins. You see those single packs, big muffins, double chocolate chip, or you get the wild blueberry, and I mean it's like chunks of blueberry. It's not like
I know you mean. No, definitely. But some of the things you put in the freezer, oh my God, it's better than watching the Yankees play. Are you kidding me? I love it.
Or you get Snickers ice cream or Reese's Puff.
Yeah. Another thing you could do, guys. You could get the Entenmann's pound cake, put that in the freezer. Oh, there's not the butter oozes and you're melting it into the milk, and it's so cold. Oh my God, it's so good.
You know what one of my
favorites about, man?
You know what one of my traditions growing up, my mom and I would do is, you remember those Milano cookies?
Oh yeah.
You get them on the store. Yeah, we would buy, she would buy them, and you either get some milk and you dunk it in there, or like Christmas time, you get eggnog, you dunk it in. But regardless, you have Milanos. And then when I found out it was a tradition that her and her siblings had with their mom. So it was like we get Milanos and have snacks, dessert.
And says, I can't eat like this. I have to stay in peak. Maybe you should. Maybe put on a few, maybe 20 pounds. Maybe, who knows? You're not running. You're not hitting. You can't hurt us. We're going to bring up Nitin.
Chicken palm.
Yeah, forget about chicken palm. He doesn't deserve chicken palm right now. Crumb cake is also good, Joe. Love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Put any cookie, really, like that, or a cake in the freezer, man. There's nothing like it. There really, really is nothing like it. Let's see. Nitin, I don't know what's wrong with his stream. His stream really needs working, man. It's unbelievable. It goes in and out, in and out. Sheesh. I don't know what to bring him up.
I think it's Randy Levine's messing with his Wi-Fi.
What's up, guys? How you doing?
How you doing?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Hey, Sean, thank you for calling me the GOAT earlier.
Hey, no, I mean it. I'm not.
Thank you. Shout out to the chat.
No problem.
Shout out to the chat. Shout out to Sean. Shout out to Joe. I know Yankees lost. We were covering Trent Thunder today. They lost also tonight, but Blue Jays are on a hot streak, so we caught them at the wrong time. But I mean, I guess this is obviously this is a big series for the Yankees because you don't want to lose ground with the Blue Jays in the division. And but now we're what, 3 games behind them now in the division?
No, we're 4.
What?
Oh, 4 games behind. So I mean, they gotta somehow win these next 2 games somehow. I don't know how they're
Yeah,
gonna do it, but
we gotta
Freed.
win.
Yeah,
Maintain
but we got
strength.
we got
Go
Freed
ahead.
we got Freed on the mound tomorrow, so can't wait for that one.
No, you have
And
the
we got
rookie.
Cam.
Oh, sorry, we have Cam tomorrow. Sorry, Cam tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing Cam tomorrow in the second.
Mr.
start.
Triple Digits.
Yeah.
You know, everybody in the chat, we should all watch the game on here or go to Ken's channel,
Yep.
The Ugly Truth. We all watch it together, and Charles, we could have cupcakes, we could have Twinkies. Nitin will bring his delicacies from his country. Oh my God, it's heaven, baby, heaven! Are you kidding me? It's great.
But yes, 99 said Suarez hit another home run. So
Yep. Yeah.
Suarez.
That doesn't do us any good. He's not on the Yankees, so I don't really care at this point. Give me a Yankee that does, aside from Judge. Give me a Yankee.
Bryce.
The trade. Then I'll say, okay, great.
Bryce.
Well,
Charles goes,
The
yes,
way-
we should do that better. It's better than watching the Yankees. Yeah, we all bring something
Nope.
to the table. Nitin will bring
Right.
delicacies. I'm gonna do the devil dogs and the cupcakes and I'll make baked ziti. Well, who wants to make other things? You're more than welcome. Bryce Nitin says, I want a trade and I want it now.
Well, I can't. It's not up to me. It's up to the front office, Bryce.
I mean, I'm sure Cashman is working the phones double time. The problem is,
Bryce is going off on the comments.
What?
Bryce,
Nitin, I need to trade my guy. Oh,
Bryce is going off on the comments.
Jeez.
Let's
Charles
bring
said,
send the link to Anthony Volpe. Bring him up here.
yeah, no, you're going to bash the heck out of him. No, I don't. I want to spare the kid. I want to spare the guy. You're right, but I would. You're right, but I would take Nitin as a GM. Listen, right now I'll take Mickey Mouse. I would actually want Mickey Mouse up in the clutch right now, or to play shortstop, or to play third, because I'm telling you, the Disney characters come out when the Yankees come out and play. It's ridiculous. Bryce says, "I'm mad out here." That's it. He's really mad.
By the way, our Job in the Mouth show is live still. Whoever, please tune into our Job in the Mouth after this, and we're still live on the.
Oh, awesome. Okay. So you heard that, guys. There's Jobber in the Mouth. So there's still a lot. If you want to air out, your sorrows and your soul on the Yankees, you're more than welcome. Go ahead. But no, I mean, listen, in all honesty, guys, I'm worried about this team now. I'm not sugarcoating it anymore. I refuse to. Not when we're going into the trade deadline. You're only 9 games over 500. You're really not doing anything to move the needle. I mean, I understand we're dealing with injuries, but so is everybody else. And then some. Look at the Dodgers. But they built up such a big lead, it doesn't matter. The Yankees should have built up that. They had every opportunity to do that. And they blew senseless games time and time and time again when they had the game won. And that's the big problem, guys. It's a huge problem. I mean, maybe next week we'll be sitting here saying, hey, remember those days? Look at us now. We've won 8 in a row. Oh, I would bless the day. What?
There's a proposal. Someone came up with a mock trade here. It says Twins will acquire Ben Rice, Cam, and then the Yankees will get Joan Duran. It's just a mock trade, but I don't like that. I don't like that trade.
Well,
We need more pieces to that.
No,
let's see.
given our luck, Duran might end up going on Tommy John.
Oh,
or
really?
needing Tommy John after we trade for him.
Oh.
No, I'm saying given our luck.
Oh.
If we trade for him and then all of a sudden,
Yeah.
John Ferrazzo's taking bits out of the movie Fatso. The cake talk reminds me of that movie Fatso when they talk about taking the jelly out of the donut and replacing it with something else. Makes me say, get the honey, Junior. Good stuff, John. Good stuff. That was a funny, great movie. And the Yankees are reminding us of that right now because otherwise we'll have connections. Our blood pressures will go through the roof. It's really sad when Carlos Carrasco is probably your best starting pitcher in the minor leagues right now. Is that sad or what? I mean, well, at least AAA I'm talking about. I mean, I wouldn't doubt that they wouldn't bring him up again. So I don't know. Listen. I mean, in all honesty, guys, you got to really start getting worried. I mean, not only they may not win the division, but listen, all it takes is the Yankees keep playing this way, the Red Sox get hot, Tampa Bay gets hot, then what? Then what's going to happen, guys? We have nobody to blame but ourselves.
well, and here's the thing though too is, they're the ones that they keep shooting themselves in the foot with their play.
Right.
And how many games you blew or you punted or how many games you just didn't really put forth your best effort every at bat. But the team. I mean, I'm gonna live or die with the Yankees.
Me too. It's just that sometimes you really get frustrated. You really do.
Yep.
You get, the frustration just comes out. Guys, just to change it up a little bit, if you didn't see my interview today with Jake McGee, the video is definitely out on NY Yankee Mania.
Yeah, my team and I booked Jake McGee for a job.
And yes, and also you could take a look at it. It was a really good interview. Listen to what he had to say. He was very honest, and he took so many. He was a trooper. He took a lot of questions from you guys in the chat, and I barely was able to ask him a few. But you know what? It's not about me. It's about you guys. That's the whole idea of having baseball players, former baseball players, CEOs, whatever. It's your show. So you guys come up with the questions. You guys do all of that. I'm very happy. I really am. As long as the player or the former player doesn't mind, I'm all for it because it's you, the fans, that come first. Never forget that. I will never forget that. And you will always come first in my book. On this show, nothing will ever change. I don't care if we have 5 million subscribers or 5 subscribers. You guys, each and every one of you, are very important to me and to NY Yankee Mania, and to Nitin, and to Jobber and the Mouth, and Ken, the Ugly Truth. Everybody's for the people. That's what it's all about. That's why we do this. Ken calls a beautiful game on the Ugly Truth. And why does he do it? He does it because he brings out stuff you don't hear on TV. And you have fun. You could talk to him. He'll answer your questions. When we do it on this show, we do the same thing. When Nitin's people do it, they do the same thing. That's why we bring, we have such a wonderful chat. And I urge you guys, when you want to, all you have to do is email the show, and eventually we'll have a show for the fans. And you guys come on 2, 3 at a time. Ask your questions away. It's not always that we got to be miserable because the Yankees lose bad. And that's the whole idea. That's why sometimes I like to come on sparingly and enjoy the time with you. Like I did 4th of July. We had such a wonderful, what a stream we had, guys. And everybody knows that who shared that night with me. We had a lot of people on, and we had a lot of fun doing it. So, all the shows, little by little, I don't say the morning. The morning is Yankee talk and coffee and bagels and everything. That won't change unless the Yankees are done, the season's over. And we'll do Yankees, we'll do hockey, we'll do football. I am getting ready. I am lining up the people that I think you're going to enjoy that have been in any sport, who covers hockey, who covers basketball, who covers football, who covers wrestling. I'm going to have it covered for each and every one of you, racking my brain to make sure I bring you the best show I possibly can. And you're going to see, you're going to enjoy the people. You're going to say, wow, he's on. That's cool. Or she's on. Don't forget, there's a lot of women out there that do a tremendous job in announcing and all of that. And kudos to them.
Oh, yeah.
And we want to see more of them. We want them on, and I'm going to get them on to have a different perspective. Go ahead, guys.
No, I mean, I was going to say, we got one that was a trailblazer with the Yankees. As far as women broadcasting and
Meredith, Susie Waldman.
Yeah, Susan Waldman, but yeah, Meredith too. I mean, because Susan Waldman, she's been doing. She does her beat writing still, and but then she does her color commentating, and she's done it so long. And then you hear a lot of these other play-by-play announcers on a lot of other teams. They point to Susan Waldman as one of their inspirations.
Yeah,
you're right. Susan's been there a while. Meredith Morakowitz has been there now for 16 years. Hard to believe. And right before her, Kim Jones.
Now, I actually want to answer. I mean, to answer your statement, it doesn't matter how they look. It matters that they represent women in sports in the right way.
Yes.
Yeah. It doesn't matter about hotness or whatever. It matters that they get the opportunity like us. What we have, we want to make sure the woman gets the opportunity. And I'm big into helping women in sports. So we're trying to help women. We're trying to help women in sports get more opportunities to either cover games, play in sports. And now you see, for example, girls flag football. They're popular right now. Girls flag football, and they're on ESPN for the championships. They're on ESPN. So shout out to girls. Shout out to flag football, and shout out to the girls and for getting opportunity to play in that game.
And what they put together for our show on the 24th of July with the CEO of Indra Publications, MJ. MJ is she is an incredible creator, and you're going to hear stories that she's put together by herself. She started this company, and this company is all over the place. She's rung the bell on the stock exchange. She's been on Good Morning America. She's been on AM New York. She's been all over the place on Fox, everywhere. And I feel very honored and lucky to be interviewing her on the 24th of this month.
And shout out to Joe. My team and I might be doing some work with MJ pretty soon too.
Right. And we do have another one that is very close. And believe me when I tell you this will knock your socks off. This will, MJ will too with what she does. But this other person, it's not, I'm just about done with it. But once it is, you guys are going to be in for a treat. You
Yeah.
are really going to be in for a treat.
Yeah.
I'm not joking.
It's gonna be a big. It's
Or
gonna be a
or
big.
then you hear
Huh?
What happened?
and then you hear people like Cynthia Frelund with
Yeah.
the NFL Network.
Yep.
Yeah.
She's the
She
best.
really knows her stuff.
Hmm.
Oh
Well, look
yeah,
at what.
I mean
Look,
she.
I would.
go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say she gives Rich Eisen a run for his money
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, she's one of the best on NFL
with
Network.
everything that she does.
Yeah. And then you have people like Laura Albanese,
No,
You
Laura Rutledge.
right? Lauren
what's it called?
Shahadi.
Yeah, Lauren Shahadi. And then my team and I we were in
Oh yeah. Lawrence
we were in New Orleans for Super Bowl week. We got to go cover Radio Row in New Orleans for Super Bowl week, and we got to connect with Aaron Coselli. We got to connect with Kay Adams. We got to connect with a bunch of female women reporters down there, and they're amazing at what they do, and they deserve every chance that we have.
And look how far it's entertainment, but look how far the WWE superstars,
Yeah,
the women wrestlers have come.
like Tiffany Stratton, Nikki Bella.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the Trish
And then there's
Stratus.
also Susan Buck.
You know, it just goes on,
Well,
and they've done a tremendous job. And I'm working on a few of that too, guys. As I said, the most important that I need for you guys to do is subscribe and press.
to answer the nasty one, my team and I, we can try and get Kay Adams here.
Oh yeah, or Aaron
Nothing's
Andrews.
impossible, guys. Nothing's impossible.
Yeah, my team and I can. I have a lot of connections. So
Yeah, I mean,
We will
No,
definitely try.
and to the point though, earlier we were saying, yeah, I mean, looks only matter so much.
Right.
It matters. Do they actually know what they're talking about? Can they express it in a way that it gets through to the people? Because the looks are only going to get you so far.
Right. No, but again, anybody that has like the Yes Network. I mean, you have Nancy Newman. She does a great pregame. Then you have she does Yankee batting today or whatever batting coach. Meredith Barakowicz does the post game. Now she's going little by little up on the desk, and she's doing the pregame at the desk, and somebody else is doing. Little by little, she's moving and moving and moving. I would love a Meredith Barakowicz or somebody there to do the when Michael Kay retires.
Yeah,
that would be awesome. I think the Yankees were the first one to bring in a woman coach, and she did a great job. And now I think she went off to the A's. I'm not sure where exactly she went.
No, she went to the Marlins system.
The Marlins, right? Usually that's what happens. They leave the Yankees and they go to the Marlins.
Remember, Kim Ng, she started in the Yankee system under Brian Cashman.
Yeah.
Yes.
Speaking of Rachel, we had the opportunity to have her on our show 4 years ago. Rachel, yeah, she's really cool. My team and I can try and get her on this show. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And another one that I will have one of the biggest news anchors of New York City. She has already told me she's going to come on, and that's going to be sometime in late August. And trust me when I tell you, she is a dynamo, absolute dynamo. So there's a lot to look forward to. So it's not just Yankee baseball. Don't worry about as the season goes, finishes. Trust me, we'll have something for everyone. And the Yankees will always be mentioned. There'll always be a Yankee update no matter what. But obviously, it's November and December, or November before the winter meetings or whatever. Oh, we'll have you covered. Don't worry about that, guys. I promise you, we'll have you covered. Guys,
Yeah.
we've been on. We've definitely been on now an hour and a half. So, Sean, how about some final thoughts?
Well, my thing is, I know that it's frustrating watching our team play the current way that we're playing, but look, forget about what happened today. We'll get out there tomorrow, and we take care of business. And for the rest of the season, every day we just keep getting out there, taking care of business, and what happens, happens. Don't lose hope. I know it's hard to do, but let's go Yankees.
Yep. Same. I agree with Sean. Let's go Yankees. Move on to another day. Forget about this loss. It's tomorrow's a new day, and we got Cam on the mound. Looking forward to seeing his second start. But let's go Yankees, and hopefully they make a trade soon. Hopefully.
Kudos to everybody in the chat.
Shout out to the chat.
I know that we get a little cuckoo when the Yankees lose, but look at it this way: they're only 3 wins away from us changing all of our tunes and everything. It can't be 1 win; it's got to be a few in a row to make everybody forget what's been happening. And if you want to look on the bright side, they are still in the playoffs. What that means, I have no idea right now, but they are still in the playoff run, and they should be better. Sean, you had another thought? Okay,
Well, and then to the point with this trade deadline, and I'm gonna make it real quick. We know Cashman's gonna make moves, but we just gotta wait and see what they are.
Yeah.
Right.
And then we'll go from there.
That's why I'm not believing the Pittsburgh Pirates thing until it happens.
And that's another thing, guys. Remember, trade deadline day. We're going to be on from 9 o'clock in the morning all the way up to the last trade. One way or the other, you guys are going to be covered, and it's going to be great. I'm very excited about it. It's my first trade deadline show of all shows. And we will do our morning show, and we have a few surprises for you there too. So there is a lot of things to look forward to. But if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, NY Yankee Mania. I'd really appreciate it. Press the like button. Go see the interview that we did earlier today at 4 p.m. Eastern time. It was a breath of fresh air. So, and hopefully more to come.
The one question I have for the Pittsburgh Reporter, when they say they're closing in on a trade, what does that? There's no meaning on closing on a trade until I won't believe it until it happens. Because some Pittsburgh reporter says they're closing on Mitch Keller. I mean. How close are they? Like, what kind of is ridiculous?
Well, yeah, they keep saying that. They absolutely keep saying that. Mick the Quick says, "Amen. I appreciate you guys." Well, no, we totally appreciate you guys. You guys are it, and you guys make it happen.
Yeah.
But just hang in there, and we will see you tomorrow morning.
All right, see you guys.
If you're still interested in being on a show and listening to a show, just go right to Jobber and the Mouth right now. They are on. Go there, subscribe, press the like button, and you'll hear Jobber Chamberlain, the ex-Yankee. He's right there for you. So
yeah, please tune in. Please tune into our show, Job in the Mouth. We're still alive. We are still live as we speak. So
perfect. There it is, guys. So I want to thank everyone for taking some time after that brutal Yankee loss. And God bless you all. God bless America. Stay healthy, everyone. Have a good night's sleep. Come back to us 8:30 a.m., please. And just have a great night. Tomorrow's a new day. Let's go Yankees. Go Yankees, go Yankees, go Yankees. Good night, everyone. And thanks for joining.